Yo. How are you guys doing? Hello, Drazzle. Hi, Necro. Hi, Wanna. Let me just put my thing back in streamer mode. I had to turn it off for a second, and then it wouldn't automatically go back on. There we go. Oh, jeez, what happened? In the 1 second I wasn't looking. Rykor! Oh, Beto just told me he really liked you as his birthday gift. Oh, thank you! I would love that as my birthday gift. Thank you for the 100 bits. Hi, Elsa! I'm doing good. I got my glam back to how I wanted it, which is nice. I got an emote. And I couldn't figure out how to get the pose mode to let me do certain emotes because it didn't want to work. So I was just like, I'll just make a whole new HUD layout where it's only the chat on the bottom left is visible. So now I have that, which is a really roundabout way of getting things done, but like it works. Also, I don't know why she's posing, but it's fitting. She's looking fine. My little gremlin pup down there. Ooh, you got a holiday outfit? What holiday is this outfit for, if I may ask? Yes, you were there when I got the character made. Look at her. Beautiful. There was a period of time where her outfit looked like shit. Every holiday, oh man. Dang, there she goes into a pose. I like the pose. Alright, can I put my HUD back? Actually, hang on, we're gonna edit that. I want the map to be bigger. How the fuck do I do this again? God, this is so hard to do. Where's map? Mini map. Yes. How do I... Settings. Yes. No. One more. Yes. Too much. Too much. Actually, no. Put it back to the other one and we'll rearrange it. Yeah. Save. And then just kind of and raise it up a bit. Yeah. This would be a lot easier with a mouse. I'm not gonna lie. Ah! Oh, that looks good. Hang on. Can I move my server info? It's overlapping. Server info. Yes, that's a thing. Oh god, why is it not in alphabetical order? Why would you do this? Oh, here. And then just kind of Yeah! That looks good. Bye, Drazzle. Thank you for the lurk. Good luck with the work that you're doing. I hope it goes well and it's not too grating to do. Yeah, it's good. That's, you know, good enough. Oh, what are you? Oh, a little ghost. Oh, how do I want to show you. I got a new emote that's very fitting of me. How do I... this is gonna take a while for me to get used to. There it is. I got the songbird one. Heh. Isn't she so cute? I love it. It's very fitting. I also have... Where is it? Yeah, I'm gonna go into the pose thing and I'll show you. And hopefully it'll let me do the pose. There we go. You're on my way? Alright. Why are you still doing that emote? How do I get you to not do that? Help. Oh, stop that. What a good time to stop that at. Alright, can I choose the emote? Wet attire. It's raining, so I should automatically have the wet status. Okay. Emote. Can I do my new one in this pose and then zoom in? Cannot be applied. God damn it. I don't know if... I don't know how this works. See, it keeps saying cannot be applied. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But I have this. Look at this. Wow. It's so cute. You know, a lot of people who play this game but will probably never play it. I feel that. He's so cute. A cute little... Bah! What's this one? No, no! Oh, she's so cute. I really like the songbird one. Did I get the cheer pack? No, that's something else. I didn't buy that. I also decided the mount that I want is going to be Fenrir, so I'll be looking to get that in a bit. Now Elsa's on her way over to me. I don't know if you identify as a female. I was just thinking of Elsa from Frozen and her gender. I was thinking of adding like an extension to stream where you can add your own pronouns, but I don't know if that's something that would be requested. I mean, I could do it. I could easily add it. You do identify as a female, okay. I just want to double check. Use that extension in other streams. I should add it. Ah, there you are. Hello. There must be a faster way to emote. Emote. There is a faster way to emote. Where is it? Not doubt. There it is. Heart. Oh! It hit you. The heart hit you. That's cute. Encourages me to ready for battle. Oh, is that the emote you were doing? Ooh, that's a nice emote. How am I liking it? I am loving it. I am living for it. I want to see these outfits. Ooh, we got so many emotes. I want more emotes. Like, I looked through the store. Fucking... Oh, that was a flame. I thought that was Attack on Titan that you just did. And I'm like, excuse me? That was what? Blah. That's like the dope one, but less interesting. God damn. Yeah, this one's better. This one's way better. Swipes excitedly at her tombstone. Before you, nothing happens. What's a tombstone? I don't know what that is. Aw, thank you. Hang on. What emotes do I have? You think the TikTok I posted is funny? Which one? The Overwatch one? That was great. How do I... What are some of these? Some of these are very cute. Oh yeah, let's just impress you with this. Oh yeah, so strong. Yeah. Yeah, the Overwatch one, I like that too. Whoa! What noise did you just make just now? Also, I've decided the in-game music is really loud. How do I, system? Here. There it is. No, I didn't want to mute it. Here. I love the music, but it's like blasting. Put it to 59, why not? Voices, ambient. No, that sounds about right. Yeah, this seems about good. There we go. Oh god. Ooh, ice sword. That's really nice. Okay, I want to see your holiday outfits. Because you mentioned them and now I'm excited. Oh, that was cute. Dang, you're going through the menu so fast. That's what it must be like if you're not using a controller. Definitely a little envious. I wish I'd have this on PC. I will fumble so hard with the keyboard, but goddamn, the mouse. The mouse would be so nice. Ooh, that's cute. Let me give you a better view. Ooh! These are so cool. I'm not used to being tall. This feels great. Not gonna lie. Not gonna front. I'd probably be shorter than your character. But I am tall here. Here I am tall. This is a fantasy world. I will have my fantasy of being tall. And an elf. Oh, this is your holiday outfit. Oh, I didn't know that. Your Halloween costume is lightning. That's so dumb. Oh, you designed that? You customized it to look like that. It looks so fucking good. I straight up just thought you had her outfit. It's beautiful. No, don't click on that random person whatever that. No. Eh. Jesus Christ. Eva, what is me? Air quotes. Not surprised. Happy. Yeah! Hey! So cute. Ooh, you got it from the Mog station. Nice, nice. You had to change the hair color to look exactly like her. It looks really good. It's very nice. I like it. Oh, it is her outfit. I thought you straight up like I don't know if they allow you to make custom outfits, but like I thought maybe you had done that in like a 3D workshop or something, and I was gonna be like, whoa. That would have been incredibly impressive. The weapon is so nice. The ones you've been pulling out are so nice. Like I'm very thankful to have you here and showing me the ropes, because like I didn't even know about the things that you were showing me, and it's like I wouldn't even know what I want until you had shown me. I wish to continue with the main story quest. You are welcome to join me. You do not have to. But I appreciate it. Yes. Yay! Woo! Most of you are extreme trials. Let me show you something cool. Okay. I'm down to see something cool. Go to Zephyr Gate. Sure. Oh, triangles jump. Keep forgetting it does that. Here. Yeah, I didn't really want to speed run the story per se, but I just wanted to get out of my ugly ass outfit from before. But now I want to actually take my time with the story now that I look good and don't look awkward. Gun. There we go. Just smack them. Is it? I like how they make the ground sound wet. Now watch this. Oh, okay. I want to see this. Ooh, what? Oh my god, you deleted it. It existed and then it didn't. Goodbye. Oh, gunslingers are a really cool class. Can't wait to get this game and play with you, Mike and Hazel. Hell yeah. Yeah, I could tell when the first thing I did was spend 7 hours playing this game, and then literally every day I'm just like, I want to play this game. But like, I resist because I'm like, I want to do the story on... Oh god. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That got really loud. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't realize how loud that got. I think I fixed it. If I lower that down and maybe make the... No. Here. The music just a little louder. 69. Nice. I love that. That is so cool. This is a machinist. You get it when you get into Heaven's Sword. It's Heaven's Ward. Is that the expansion? Oh, get out of the fucking text menu. Bathia. The guy is bored over there. He just yawned. You're so going to get Cloud's outfit? I want Cloud's bike. I want that to be my mount. Hey, yeah. Yeah, I hit him. I helped. Oh my god. I'm hitting like 30s and I'm like, yeah, I did it. Just casually hits her over 1k. Yep. That sounds about right. Did you see me? I did it. I helped. He's instantly dead. Well, that's a person. I was about to swing on them. Woo! Also to go, wait. One you really like but you haven't played yet? What, that sword? Get him with your sword. Ooh! Oh, that looks sick! Oh, it's so cute. Alright, I need to go to Gridana. Here, how do I? Right, this thing. Go back to Lamsa after this? Sure. What? Ah, she's dead. Oh no. Who could have seen this coming? Hang on, there's gotta be an emote for this. There we go. You all I really like the Play Dead one. Hello? Where'd you fucking come from? Appeared out of nowhere. Get angry thing. Oh, you're still the ground. No, are you? Your name was still there for a second. There you go. And return. No. Oh, stop selecting them. Let me. I can't access that menu now. Yes. I just got denied from using the menu. What the hell? Shit was wild. Hang on 1 second, I'm just gonna respond to a message real quick. I don't know why my internet is dying. There we go. Sorry about that. I was answering a text message. Okay, where did you want to go here? Because right now I need to go to one of the new areas. What is that little thing? What are you? What are you? It's a doll! Oh, cute. Look at that fat cat. Whoa, what a skin. Yeet. Pet the dog. Where's... How do I select my own? Oh god, I have to literally scroll through everything on the screen first. Really annoying. Where's pet? Where's the pet? Good lord, why are they not in alphabetical order? It kills me inside. Here it is. Pet, pet. No, come back here, you little shit. Pet. Yes. Yes, pet the dog. Pet the dog. Top tier game. Okay, okay, so what did you want to do back here? Woo. Woo. Whee. Oh, you want to do the story? Okay. Well, I need to go not here. Need to be... Bun Gun? What a name! Oh, they're like, it's lightning! They love it! Oh. Oh, so cute! Oh, I wish I had a keyboard that works so I could legit just like type these things. Alright, not here. Not this thing. What oh. How did I... There we go. I switched to a different set of like things and I was very confused as to what I was looking at. Alright. Teleport. We need to go here. Somewhere. Okay, where's the story? The story's down here this way, I think. This place is really nice. I like it. Oh, not this way, this way? Is it? How do I map? Yes, this way. Go away. Supposed to talk to someone in here? Yes, you! Take a seat wherever you like, friend. A waitress will come to take your Not here to dine. Actually, I will take food to go, please. In regards to the task in question, there's a fair bit to tell you. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you. Sure. Level up. Okay. Give me the quest. Ooh, cutscene. Ready for that briefing? Good. Now then, there's a long and short of it. Beg pardons for interrupting. I don't know these names, and I'm not going to say any of them. I'm not going to say anyone's names. They're so horrifying to, like, me who hates mispronouncing things so much. But our need grows, ever more pressing. Have none stepped forward? And good morrow to you too, Bow Lord. Your need must be pressing indeed for you to honor us with a visit. The good news is your journey hasn't been wasted. I'm pleased to report that we have a volunteer at last, and who comes highly recommended at that. Hell yeah. While you're in a cutscene, you're gonna go grab food? Okay. Hope you get some good food. Speaking of food, I added Treat Stream to my channel. So if you wanted to, you could order me food while I'm streaming. Hazel gave me the idea. She's been doing that for quite some time, and I have been feeding her dinner. Like, I think I did feed her dinner like every night for a month. Because she'd come on and be like, I didn't eat anything yet. And I'm like, I got you. Like, ready to buy something. Now, time is of the essence, so I shall proceed directly to the heart of the matter. We wish for you to nip a potential threat to Gardenia in the bud. Gridania? Beneath this central shroud, there lies an underground burial she calls the Tamtara Deepcroft. I really wish there was voice acting so I could hear how this is supposed to be pronounced. Oh my god. The place was once a Gilmoran settlement? Oh god, we Gridonans? Help, I'm dying. Have long interred our dead there. Oh, no, what happened? No, don't skip the cutscene. I sped it up real fast, I don't know what happened. Based on the accounts of various witnesses, we suspect that these individuals belong to the Lambs of Dalmud, the doomsday cult which sprung up prior to the calamity. These zealots have proven themselves dangerous in the past and will lead them to their own devices at our peril. Ordinarily, I would have dispatched my best men to scour the Deepcroft with orders to flush the cultist out. Alas, the calamity decimated our ranks, and the limited forces at my disposal are constantly required to keep what is that? At bay? Something is at bay. Oh, look at my character's cute little face! I love it! The birdmen have grown restless of late, and I fear a storm might be brewing. In the anticipation of this, I have been compelled to spread our forces throughout the Twelves Wood, lest we be taken unawares. Why was that plural? The situation so begin, we must turn to others to deal with the Lambs of Dalmud. Can we rely on you to undertake this task, friend? Yes. You have my gratitude. Once you've seen your preparations, pray make your way to the Deepcroft and identify yourselves to the guard posted at the entrance. He will appraise you of the latest developments. That is all. Sir, my brain melted trying to read what you're saying. Be careful out there, you hear? May the crystal guide you and keep you. Thank you. Quest accepted. Okay. Oh, right, I have to accept another quest from him, don't I? No, speak with the person. I don't want to just leave Elsa here. But I also wish to continue on with the story, so let me at least look at the map and see where I'm supposed to be going. Down and to the right? Okay. Jump! Nope. Cannot do that. Ooh, what's up here? I don't know what that means. And off we go. Achievement unlocked, hell yeah. Okay, down this way. Oh, how cute. I love that outfit. You're back. It's a dungeon. Ah! Oh, I killed it. Ow. Rude. I'm gonna wander the forest, see what I find. Hi. You're actually kinda cute. I feel bad I killed your friend. What food did you get? Get anything good? Ooh, can I jump into that? I can! Oh, I love when they have like water wheels like this. Especially if the water is like dropping onto it, you know what I mean? Oh, that's nice. Fate discovered nearby. I'll go fight that thing, because I'm here. Why not? No. I'll get you, you're gross. I gotcha. Here, I'm trying to make it so it's not super loud. There we go. Can you still clearly hear me over the battle sounds? You were being a bitch over here. What's up? Shh. There we go. Oh, thank you. How do I... Nope. How do I... Yes. There we go. God, I love the whale. The whale is fun. I cannot wait to get Cloud's Fenrir. I really can't. Whoop, is down that way. Yeah. Oh, nope. It's the other way. I know, there's a bit of a delay in stream. So you'll be seeing it like a little bit later. Maybe I'll just open the map for you. Make it a little easier. Where is it that we're supposed to be going? Right there. Might make your life a bit easier. You could jump into VC with you want? Sure. Here. There we go. I just joined the VC, but I just would change my thing because it's trying to pick up a mic that I'm not using. There we go.
Hello. Yeah, it is a bit of a delay, so this actually works out better.
Yes, it does. Like, I keep forgetting there's a delay, and I'm like, oh wait, that's why. But yeah, all good.
So I'm gonna run healer for this because you're a DPS, or you're oh wait, you're a tank, so it should insta pop.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna run healer just because people bitch at tanks all the time because when they don't do their jobs properly, and because you're a new tank, I don't want you to have that issue. So I'll
greatly appreciate it, especially because I don't know what I'm doing. Like, yeah. I'm standing in their face. I'm taking damage. Is that not what I'm supposed to do?
No, so you're supposed to have a tank stance. You should have a tank stance, which increases enmity. Keep that on in dungeons.
About that. I don't know where mine went.
I forget what it is. Because I'm not familiar. I don't tank, so...
I just picked it because there was an axe. Yes, I know there's cultists in there. Now accessible.
Hold on.
Let me look. Oh, is it that thing in the top right of my screen? That thing?
I don't know. Hold on.
I don't know what that is.
So I'm gonna send you a guide to tanking. This will kind of give you a rundown of what you should be doing. It's a very lengthy article, but you can skim over it at least.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Let's see.
So, anemone is what you need to look at.
Okay. I see. It does not help tell me how to activate it, which is not ideal. I'm like, I see what I'm supposed to do. However, what button do I hit for that?
It'll tell you. It should tell you what the ability's called.
Oh, a symbol next to the enemy's name indicates whether you are not the top target. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. Did not notice.
Yeah, there should be. It should tell you. Let me look real quick.
Sure, because you know what you're looking for.
Yeah, I know what I'm looking for on that.
Okay, you do that. I'm gonna really quickly actually grab food of my own because it just got delivered.
Nice. There you go.
There we go. I have returned.
Okay, so the tank stance you'll want on when you're in the dungeon is called Defiance. It's that axe-looking one.
Oh, okay.
You'll want to. Okay, so you don't accidentally turn it off. Put it on a bar you don't use.
What do you mean? So just like
Take
leave it
it
on?
off. Yeah, you have to leave it on inside dungeons.
Can I just leave it on? There we go. Well, that's not super in the way.
Okay.
It's a little.
Right, so
why is
if
it in the
you're
middle
ready
of my screen? Hang on a minute. Why is there a second one? Which one was that?
What?
Look at
No.
it's in the middle of my screen. Status
Yeah,
info.
so that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to do.
All right, I want to move that.
Because we're in a party, it tells you what your buffs and debuffs are.
Actually, you know what? That's not too annoying that it's up there. It's just a little weird that it's right there.
Yeah.
How do
if you're
I-
in a party, it's gonna show your tank stance, as well as. Yeah. All right. So if you're ready, I'm gonna queue us up for Tamtara.
Oh, sure. Did you already queue up, or do I just?
Nope, because it'll insta pop.
Oh, okay. Commence.
It's a pretty easy one.
Okay.
I could do it unsynced, but you wouldn't get XP. So.
I appreciate you getting me XP.
Yeah.
What is the dude?
Plus, it gets you used to tanking. Oh my fucking god! Hold on, I'll be right back before I kill my freaking bird.
What does this mean? Oh god. Duty roulette? I don't know what that means. I don't know what you want. Yep.
Jesus, I swear. Annoying little brat.
Oh, a party member has withdrawn.
So should insta pop again.
It does. Do I hit wait or commence? Actually.
Commence.
Okay. Oh, that was telling us who was queuing for it. Oh, okay. I was like, what is this thing? Do I pick one of these? What is this?
Yeah, you gotta hit commence anytime a queue pops up.
Gotcha. Cutscene.
Yeah, so this one's pretty easy, so.
You can actually enjoy cutscenes now.
Yep.
Welcome back, One Up Gaming.
Alright, turn on your tank stance.
Okay. Nope, not that. And it just stays on?
Yep. Until you cast it again, it does not turn off.
Oh.
So basically what you want to do is you want to hit every enemy that you possibly can.
Sure.
Because they're all going to aggro to you. So you don't want them to aggro off.
Come here, look at me. Yeah, well, what if I, yeah,
Because one got away, you gotta
dead.
come aggro to it.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Okay, switching targets
Get the
is
hang of it.
very annoying. Here, give me 1 second. I gotta raise your volume up. I think you're being drowned out by the combat sounds. There we go. Not that way. This way. Oh my god. Almost walked off the ledge of the map.
Alright, there you go. You want to target? Nope, nope. You want to target? I got you. Don't worry about dying.
Okay.
Alright, so see, when I healed, I should not get things aggro.
There we go. God, switching targets is god annoying. I can't hit something and not swing on it, right? Like I have to select it.
If it's attacking you, you can actually just let it hit you, and you can swing your axe. You should have a cone radial attack. You'll want to use that to aggro everything.
Okay. Not quite sure which one that is.
It should be on your second side. So not
Provoke?
the L2, the R2, it should be called something. It should be an axe that you swing. Hold on.
I have heavy swing and maim that I use all the time. I have berserk.
Heavy swing
rampart.
and main. That's the one. Heavy. I think it's main,
Okay.
if I remember correctly. But it's one where you swing your axe and you throw out a conal attack.
I think that's what I do.
Okay, go ahead and try it.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Okay, so if something's just near me, even if it's not selected, it'll still get hit.
Yeah.
Ah.
Essentially, you don't want anything to get off you, so you always want to sit there and try and target things.
That's fine with me. I don't mind.
Just stay in front. Stay in front.
Oh, I'm in front of this dude.
Yeah. Try not to move around too much.
Oh, okay. Because I saw some of them were moving towards you, and I'm like, no, don't go over there.
Yeah. This Mushashi is like literally just... He's supposed to be right on your ass, but you want to face him away from us.
Yeah, sometimes they get past me, and they're like between me and the, like it gets sandwiched, and I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. You'll get it, don't worry.
Eventually. More likely, it'll take me forever to understand it, and then I'll be like, oh,
what I can do is I can run you through dungeons until you do get used to it.
I do appreciate that.
Ah, there we
Oh.
go. Hard. Nope, I'm coming. Don't worry.
I'm more
Remember,
worried
use your
about
conal.
not getting them. I'm like trying to.
Nope, nope. Just keep attacking them.
Where did they go? Oh, there you are. I have a provoke ability?
Yes,
Did that work?
you do.
Did it work?
I'm not sure to
tell.
be fair.
I'm not 100% sure either.
So there's going to be gear in here that you want. It's gonna be called, I think it's Marauder. I think it's MRD. Is what it's called.
Okay.
So if you see a little loot tab pop up,
Okay.
you're looking for MRD, I believe.
Okay. I
Which
did
is
not see
Marauder.
one that time.
Yeah, you won't until we open a chest.
Bonk.
Alright. Use your
Provoke.
conal.
Did it work?
Yeah, make sure you use your conal. Phone attack.
I'm using every button I own, apparently.
Yep, just don't take your tank stance off. Do not hit that off, okay?
Yeah. Come look at me, I've got a big axe with your name on it.
Remember, you want to try and face them away from the group.
Alright, yeah, look over here. You don't seem to give a shit that I'm over here. I used to provoke on you. Why did you not want to come at me?
Alright, so this is the first boss fight. This is pretty simple, just DPS everything down. So you gotta hold aggro on everything.
Oh, okay.
So whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Remember, use your cone attack if things start getting out of control. Like, see this
Okay.
guy's on me? You can provoke him back.
Come back here.
There you go. So you're getting the hang of it. Remember.
Just smack everything.
Alright, provoke that one.
I was wondering why it wasn't attacking us. It was very weird.
There you go. Keep up the good work. Try not to move around too much. Try and stand completely still.
Oh, okay. You're back again. Welcome back again, one up kid. Did we do it?
Alright. See, you'll want this. It's a Disciple of War. So go ahead and click need on that.
With the plundered goggles?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the option to hit need.
It doesn't let... Do you already have them?
Maybe? I don't know.
This guy aggro, so you might want to come take care of these.
Kick him. Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and hit C. Go to your character and click on the stuff that will auto-equip. Go to recommended.
Where is it? It's under armory?
No, it's under character.
Under character. Okay, okay, I don't see under glasses. That is what it said, right?
The plunder goggles.
Goggles. Yeah, I don't see
Okay,
that
so you
on
got
here.
everything all recommended that's on. Okay, so alright.
And it wouldn't let me...
Okay, it wouldn't let you hit need on them?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't know what that means. I guess that's my inventory saying you don't actually need it.
Is your inventory full?
Oh no, I got like 3 whole slots. Like you can see it on the bottom right on my screen. It's like, it is empty basically.
Alright, so go ahead and aggro everything.
Yeah.
I got enemies on me.
Okay.
There you go. That conal attack you just did is the one you want to hit all enemies.
Oh! I was not doing that this whole time.
Yeah, that's the one you want to use. That conal attack.
Yeah. That thing. Alright. Kick ya. Oh, I didn't get to kick him.
Alright, so you want to go that way. The way we're facing.
Oh. Oh, has everybody been waiting on me to go first?
Because you're the tank. Your job's to go first.
Makes sense, but I'm just like, where are we going, boys? I don't know.
Make sure you use your cone attack.
Yes.
There you
That
go.
one.
Good work.
That would explain the confusion in other dungeons I was doing. I'm looking at them like, guys, where you want to go? And they're just like, where are we going? Did it.
Alright, so you're gonna want that Foe Striker's Tabard if you don't have it already.
Ooh, I can't. It won't let me take anything.
What?
It's just, I can't. Items not suited to your certain class or job.
Oh! Okay, then just pass.
What is that? What? Like what?
I think what
Let
you're
me-
looking for is tank gear, and it'll show up as MRD. So I don't think it's the cycle of war you want. I think it's something that's called tank gear.
I don't know what I want. There we go. Pass. There we go.
There you go.
I swear, working on everything with the controller is very hard. Oh, that's not the wrong way. Where the fuck did you? Where did you guys go?
Look at your map.
There you are. I'm here. Oh, we go back here. Hi.
Yep, so go ahead and conal attack and aggro everything. Keep everything aggro
It
to
won't
you.
let me do it. Do the attack.
You gotta
Hell?
provoke this one.
There we go.
Provoke this guy that's on me.
Where is you? There. Yeah, come over here. Won't let me do my attack. Hello?
Is it on cooldown?
No. It didn't work. And I wasn't on cooldown. There it goes. What? I did nothing different that time. I don't know.
Could be it was on cooldown.
It's a very fast cooldown. Maybe I'm just dumb. That could also be it. Is it just this one guy?
Yeah.
Bump. Oh, this is a different altar.
Mm-hmm.
Did not even realize it. I thought we went back out to the same spot. And I'm like, guys, why are we going backwards? What are we doing over here? No, I see the spooky spider thing over there. Ugh. Gross. Alright, I could take that, but I can't take the other thing? Sure! I'll take that, and I don't need that one. There we go.
Yeah, the ethereal brass gorget you can use.
Oh, whoops.
And the plundered stelata, that's what you want, the plundered stelata.
I think I grabbed that one, but I'm not 100% sure which button I pressed for either, I'm gonna be honest anymore. Get out of here, you weird bugs. I didn't mean to hit that button.
Nope, that fortify is good. That rampart and berserk. Yeah, that's good.
I was supposed to use that now when it wasn't doing anything to me?
Rampart reduces the damage that you take.
Ah. I did not know that. What the?
You'll typically use that during boss fights and big battles.
Okay.
I don't recommend tanks as for starting now. There's another class you can pick up for a DPS up in Gridania if you want, and it's called Archer.
Ooh,
A
maybe.
lot easier to start out with because you can move and shoot.
Well, that does sound nice.
And you don't have to worry about, you don't have to worry about actually.
Wait, what? Why? My cooldown is going. It went around infinitely. It went around twice. What? Why?
I'm not sure, but this thing's aggroed on me.
I pushed the button and it showed the cooldown, but it didn't do the thing. Very confused.
Oh, so what that means is it's not on cooldown. Cooldown will have the numbers in the bottom right corner of the square. What it means is it's recast time.
Oh.
So when it goes complete like that, it's a recast timer.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what happened. I pushed the button. The button will be pushed.
Yeah.
Oh,
So go ahead and go that way. Go to the left.
Never mind.
Oh, aggro these things first. Take care of these things.
Oh, hi, Nefesta.
You got something on Mushasha? Want to take that off of him?
Where? Oh, this thing?
Yeah, you want to hit him? There you go.
There you go. I'm doing the main story quest. Have you tried hitting the...
Yep, go hit that the AK thing.
This thing?
Yep, you'll want to use your... Keep an eye on your... See, this is why tank's very difficult.
I just wanted an axe. That's the whole reason I picked it. I didn't realize I picked a tank until after. But it's
I'll show you where to get the archer. It's okay. And we can power level your archer.
Maybe, but I'm digging this axe thing and being tanky. I just wish I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, this is why starting out, if you don't know what you're doing, it's best to start as DPS. Because all you do is kill shit. You know what I mean?
Fair. My job is to make sure everything is trying to kill me, and then kill it.
Yep. Alright,
you
so go
doing,
this way.
Nefesta?
Follow where Mushishi is.
Oh, over here. Okay.
Yep, we gotta go that way. Yep. Aggro those. Make sure you do your conal attack. There you go. Good
I'm
job.
learning.
Do that anytime that you can. There you go. Good work.
Yeah. I still don't know what Provoke has been doing, but I've been hitting it.
Don't use it unless you have to, but basically what it does is it aggroes the enemy back to you.
Oh, so if it, like a last ditch kind of thing.
Yeah, so alright, go ahead and aggro those, that's my bad. What did you just do? Central Strat? What the hell did you do?
What do you mean?
You just put your location in the say chat.
I don't know how I did that. I don't know what I did. I was trying to like get rid of the thing.
Remember, aggro everything? Hit everything. In order to aggro, you have to hit things.
I mean, he's been attacking me. Does that mean is he not on me?
This mage isn't on you. It's on us.
Where? This one?
That AK Mina Varlet, yes.
This thing? He was shooting at me before.
Yeah, well, he changed targets because healer aggro.
Oh.
You should be out aggroing me.
Oh,
this way?
because you
This
heal,
way?
it's decided to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
Your body is so sore. I feel like I was sentenced to death by Snoo but somehow lived.
Alright, go ahead and attack those to a single target and then Kono.
Sure.
You want to do a Kono attack?
Okay.
Now do your Kono.
Yeah.
There you go. Alright, they're aggroed on me. Re-aggro. There you go.
Well, now that I know what Provoke does, they can just do that if they're really trying to get you. Stop looking at them and look at me as I kick you. Good lord, changing targets is like really difficult. We did it. Vesta, why is your body sore? Did you do some like heavy work?
Alright, get ready for a fight.
Okay.
Alright. Aggroed on you. This one's a little difficult, so you're gonna have to provoke probably some of them. Yep, I got 3 on me. I'm gonna bring them to you.
I'm back here, you.
You gotta hit
go.
them. Remember, hit them with your abilities.
Yes.
There you go. Good work. Alright, go ahead, aggro that to you.
Bonk. What does Berserk do again? I don't know what Berserk does.
It increases your damage, if you will.
Ooh. I did 120! Holy crap, did you see me? I did it!
Alright.
We did it.
You're gonna get a cutscene as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, here's the cutscene.
Alright, those plundered trousers we picked up are for you. So whenever you get out of the cutscene, alright, this way.
Oh, sorry,
Once you
I'm trying to read
click
the
need, Yeah, once you click need on those plundered trousers.
Okay. There you go.
Well, go ahead and go to your character and
I
equip them.
already
You'll want
have
these
them.
for you'll want the recommended gear for this fight.
Oh, I already have them.
Oh, do you?
I think I'm wearing them currently. Am I?
Click need.
Oh, it wouldn't let me. I have them already.
Okay, so go ahead and go to character and go to auto equip.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
So just auto equip everything that you need.
Yes.
Alright, you're good.
This is a mind player. Sorry, Nefesto, I was trying to read what you were saying, but there's a lot of text.
Remember, keep this guy aggroed on you.
I will hit him literally every time I can hit him.
Alright, he's invulnerable. Go aggro the inconspicuous imp.
Don't look at him. Look at me.
There you go.
Bet. Ah, so you were doing a lot of
Alright, go
like
aggro
physical
those
stuff.
skeletons.
Where? Oh,
Right over there.
get over here, you.
To use your clonal attack. There you go. Good work.
I'm slowly learning. I feel bad for the people that ended up in our dungeon. They're just like, what the hell is this person doing?
Get out of that AoE.
Oh, get out of it. Oh, I see.
That's okay.
You're a little late.
I can heal you, so you're good. Alright. You'll want to aggro these knightlings and skeleton soldiers.
What the fuck are you weird looking thing? Did I get them? Are they angry?
Some of them, not all of them. There you go, you should have all of them now.
Yeah, everything look at me. I have 2 spiders on me, and as someone who hates spiders, isn't that great? There's so much happening on the screen. It almost sounds like Sephiroth's theme. I gotta be honest, I can't really hear the music too much over the sound of all of everything else.
There you go, good work.
We did it. Most people are really putting light to new tanks. I like that. Instead of just being like, what are you doing?
Alright, there's a plundered battle axe that you'll want, and plundered sabatons. They're both for you.
Ooh. Need that, and what did you need? The pants?
Mm-hmm. Oh, those are boots.
Oh, I did not notice that. What is this? I'll give it to this person. I don't know who they were, but they did great. Yeah, if I were to try to type in chat, it would not go well. It'd take me 10 hours.
Don't leave yet, by the way. Oh, you left before getting the loot!
Was I supposed to... You said that as I hit the button.
Oh no. Did you get it at least?
I got the axe. Was there other loot?
Okay, there was boots too.
Oh, I think I got those.
Okay, cool. Alright,
Okay.
so go to your character and auto-equip everything.
Jesus Christ, you had me scared that there was like another treasure chest or something that I walked
No,
by.
I did it because the loot disappeared, so I didn't know if you got it or not.
Hang on, why did my glamour plate go away? What happened?
Because you got new gear.
How do I put my glamour plate?
We gotta go
over?
back to a major town or city.
Are we still in the dungeon? Wait a minute.
No, we're inside the thingy.
Ah. Oh, right, you flew us in here, so I didn't realize you were inside. Okay, I'm gonna... Where is it? Teleport? Do you know where the inn is in the new area? In, Gridania, or whatever?
Yeah, that's where we just were.
Ah. Okay, I'm gonna teleport there, make it a little easier to...
Okay.
Cause I want this shit off. Put my glamour thing back on.
Pretty sure you have to go back to Gridania anyway, don't you?
Probably, I didn't see what it said. You know, for being on PS4, you'd think these load times would be a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
But it's pretty...
Did I show you how to turn off the nameplates?
You did, yes.
Okay, good. I couldn't remember.
Oh yeah, I was immediately thankful. Oh, are we not? Wait, what, are we not supposed to be here? No, we are. We're supposed to go back to the bar. But where is the inn?
The end's gonna be... Here, I'll point. Watch where my character points. That way. Turn around.
Ah.
Yeah. There you go. You'll see it to the right.
Here? Ooh. Wait, is it next to the bar?
It's in the bar. The bar is the inn.
Oh, is that like that for every town?
And you don't have to go to an inn in order to actually do your glamour plates.
Oh, then what did I...
You just need to be in a major town or city.
Oh! I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I would have gone back to my room and tried to edit it. I'm so glad you saved me the trouble of doing that. Oh no, spooky.
I sent you a friend request, by the way.
Who?
Hi!
Music.
Oh, I was like, which one of us did you send it for? I'm like, I didn't get nothing.
For some reason, I didn't send it when we were playing last time. I just had a full friend list.
You can have a full friend list?
Yeah, well, I do a lot of
Hi,
like
Shy.
giveaways, so people always friend me afterwards.
Yes, you are.
People like free shit.
You're a big shot.
Not really. Just people like free stuff. It's like, oh, I'll friend him. He'll invite me to more. So.
I'll friend him for my own selfish purposes of getting more free things.
Most people just want to do the events again because they're fun. But
Be honest, I just enjoy playing with others.
Same. I like this. Like I love this. This game is so great. Hi Shy, how are you doing? I am liking this game. I was just a semi-successful tank. It was pretty good. Was she the person I was talking to last time? I don't remember.
Go back to my homeworld to
Me?
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go back to my homeworld.
I'm Brosa, so that's who I am.
I'm gonna drop party for just a second, but I will be back.
Okay.
Because I have to go to my homeworld
In
order to mail this stuff, which is stupid, but
You have to go back to your
hopefully
homeworld
they fix
to mail
that once they
things?
open up the data center.
That's really weird.
Yeah, it's stupid. So hopefully they fix it when they open up data centers for visitation
Mm-hmm.
in Endwalker, but I'm not holding my breath.
Hopefully they do.
What are they trying to do?
I was trying to mail something to
Hi,
someone,
Senshi,
and
how
it
you
said I had to
doing?
go to my own freaking
I
server.
love your
was like,
emotes,
"Are
they're
you
so
serious?"
cute. You just got all the event
Yeah.
things, not just his clothes and mount and card and his deck. Now you
I'm
just
not
chill in
100%
bed.
sure what they're going to do with trading. I have a feeling trading will be very limited.
I appreciate the lurk. Thank you so much. It's so good to see you.
Wait, can you not mail cross server?
That's really weird. That's very weird that that doesn't do that. But yes, I fixed my glamour plate, so now I look it like I want to look. But be real, I did not like the texture on her outfit. She looked like what was that character from Nightmare Before Christmas? The one that was a bag. Do you remember that? That's what the texture just like looked like.
Oh, you
Boogie
talking
Boogie?
about Boogie Boogie Man?
Yeah. Oh, shy. I see why I'm grateful for adventures of your experience. I can send women like you on missions without worrying that you might not return. Well, not so much at any rate. Nah, I have no problem returning from missions. I tend to get lost though. Yes, I would like another mission. Oh, look at this cute close-up of my character's face. Ah, she's so cute. I put the other art I had done of my avatar in the little window instead of my usual chibi one. So it actually it looks even more like this. Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, I'll do your mission. Yeah, when I got the game, I had to pay 20 bucks though. and then I think I do the subscription, or was that the subscription that I bought? I'm not quite sure. One or the other. Ow, that was loud. Ow. She really does. I love her. I spent like an hour doing that. Off you go, music, and good luck. No one has called me Miss Uwu yet, and I'm very upset about it. Ah, there you are. Let me hit that friend request button. Eh.
Oh my god, I'm so short compared to you. Like, I'm even on top of the table and I'm still shorter than you are.
Help. I can't. There it goes. Oh my god. Sometimes trying to select.
I'm not even boob level. I'm like having to look up just to see under boob.
This is a great view.
I'm so short in comparison.
I'm so tall. It's great. Though to be fair, I'm standing on the chair.
I think I'm the same tall height as you standing on a chair.
I don't think I have a sub yet.
I'm
unclear. When I got the game, I bought. Oh, hi.
Yeah, you have a sub. You have a sub. I'm able to trade with you.
Ah, so I didn't. So I technically bought a subscription.
If you bought the game, you probably just have your first month free sub that you get.
Ah.
Otherwise, you just download it.
Also, I don't know. I don't know how I got her to start doing this pose when I'm just doing nothing, but she's been posing
Ultros,
and
right?
it looks great. Yes.
Okay.
So I think I have a sub, but I could already tell. I wanted. Ooh, 2B's outfit. Where'd you get that?
That's 2P. It's a level 80, 24 man. You can get that outfit. You get the whole outfit too.
Ooh, did they give you the other versions of it too?
I believe it's just that one, but you can dye it.
Alright.
Yeah, most stuff you can dye.
But yes, this is unlike real life. I am tall. Dear God,
How tall are you in real life?
5'3".
Wow.
I am small.
Well,
It's small. When I was
so you're like
creating...
what? You're shorter than Tess then.
No, Tess is 5'2". I am taller than her.
Oh.
And that's probably the only person I can ever say that about. You can have retainers, aka men and women servants who will call you Lady Uwu. Oh my god. That sounds amazing. I like that. You can have those even if you don't like have an estate or anything?
Do what?
Oh, Shy says that I could get retainers that will call me Lady Uwu.
Yeah, because when you get retainers, you can choose their personality.
That would be great. Oh, I also got, hang on, to show you guys now. I have 2 new emotes. I have this one. Very cute.
Oh, the dope.
Yeah. Where did the other one go? Had this one. I had to have this emote. It's most fitting.
You gotta get this one though. Bee's knees. It's top tier.
It's a very good emote. They go on missions and just give you free money? That sounds awesome.
You know what? This is how I
Do I
feel
pay
about
them?
that emote.
Oh no.
Kidding.
I see. So you've made your choice, Coxgun. Oh, a poor decision on your part. Also, look at my pet. It's a dog. It's a Cerberus.
Yeah, I have a couple more. I have a minion for you. The problem is I can't give it to you yet.
Oh, you don't have to get me anything. How do I pet the dude?
It's not something you get. It's something you grow.
Oh. Something I grow. Is it the Marlboro something
No.
seedling? Because I got that.
Take a look at my minion.
It's the
It's
devil.
this.
It's a watermelon.
Uh-huh. Watch
Ooh.
what happens when I run.
It rolls. It rolls. Roll away. It's a rollout. Pet the pup. I love this. I specifically wanted to find a dog of some sort that embodies chaos so it could accurately reflect my dog. And what better than Cerberus? Good lord, my eyes. That is bright. Ooh, what are you doing? Dungeon lady. Also, your character changes pose while standing still. You can change your default pose by pressing change pose emote. Interesting.
I wanted to give my dancer kind of like a road warrior kind of look almost.
That was
You know
really
what?
good.
I'll be right back, music. Wait here. I'm going to introduce you to something.
Oh, okay. Oh, pose, pose. Hit the pose button. Yeah.
I like this race.
Oh!
Poses.
What a pose! I don't think that's what you meant, though. But dang, I love that pose. That's a good pose right there. Dang, look at her go. Hang on, wait. I'm curious.
Yeah, there's actually quite a bit of good emotes in the game. Probably why it's for like a
Even me doing that, my face is still not level with your face. Yeah, look, see? Hello, little person. Look at me.
It's like it's like you're a teacher talking to young little Johnny in the classroom, you know? It's
Like
now go
bending
put
over
the
the
Legos
desk.
away.
Hello. You're so tall.
Well, I'm like the shortest. I think I'm like the shortest or almost the shortest version of this race, and
I
The
picked the
females
tallest
of this
version of
race.
this race.
yeah, the females of this race are really short already compared to the males.
Yeah.
You're about to meet one of my favorite characters.
Oh, okay. Who do I...
Just give me a second. I will be right back.
Would it be C pose? Nope, get out of here. Is it this? It is! Ooh. You can finally say hello, little person, to someone. This is a good moment. It doesn't happen very often. Alright, do your default pose. Alright, that's not bad. What else you got? What other
This
ones?
one's also a good
So this
one,
is
too.
very... You see why I hate typing in this, right? This is so annoying. Ooh. How decorative. Like, hello. Hello, new person. What are you doing? What is the paint from?
It's a emote you can unlock. It's from one of the map events, or one of the maps. It's a random drop. It's like a rare drop.
Okay.
Pretty popular because you get all 4 colors.
That is nice.
Yeah, I like the blue one a lot.
I wish it stayed on the ground and then you could do it again and then start mixing new colors together. That'd be really cool.
Flash Battle Stance is pretty cool too, because each one has their own. Like this is the dancer one.
Ooh. How do you get that one?
Just slash B stance or slash battle stance.
Slash B stance.
It probably doesn't have it unlocked.
Probably not, but we'll try it.
I'm not sure if it's one you unlock or not.
Yeah, it is. It's one you unlock
is.
in the story.
It did not do the ding. Alright, let's see what other poses you got. Oh, this is just the basic one. I don't like that one. I don't want you to just stand there like that. Do a pose, girl.
There's the worst emote in the game, which is Beckon. You'll
What?
learn to hate this emote when you have to use it.
What are you beckoning your teammates?
There's like things you can do where you have to like escort things and you have to beckon them over. And you have to be within range of them, and they like to aggro things and make you hate the game.
I think I'm gonna hate that a lot just because me getting to that emote is gonna be annoying as hell.
Basically, just put it on your bar whenever you're doing it.
I will try that. I don't know how to put things on my bar for easy access.
Stupid question, but where do you buy glamour presents?
You can in
Yeah, keep this one on.
Mordona, you can, or just market board, honestly.
I think I like this one the most.
Oh, I got the sleep up.
Beckon is the best emote in the game, mister. You said a hot take here.
Can you give me
False.
mod power?
No.
I actually like this pose. Sit on
If you
the ground
beckon an
one.
owl minion, it sits on your head, case closed. Alright, fair.
I like
Wait,
this pose.
what if I... Oh god, I just went to first person mode. I didn't know I could do that. Alright, select dog. Dog. No, select dog. Jesus fuck. No. Do I literally have to scroll through everything in the room before I get to my own dog that I try to select in front of me? The answer is yes. Emote. Ooh, what happens if I do beckon on you? I passed it. Nothing. Just like when I call honey in real life. This is so accurate. Come here. Alright. It's so annoying, Shy. It's so annoying.
Look at this. Look at this emote I'm about to do. It says it's high five, but it's slap in the face.
Why you
Like
slap my titty, sir?
I was like, that's not high five, you know. That's slap a bitch.
It is a bit. Yeah. Angry. No, I'm not frustrated with the dog, goddammit. I was really hoping I could beckon the dog to come closer. Or like sit on my shoulder, maybe. Or like sit him on top of my head. That'd be great. Oh, you're just scrolling through your phone now?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could get that.
You could tell it's an apple. It's not doing anything.
Apple had a presentation today and a friend of mine streamed it. And I watched it and I'm like, damn. I don't care for Apple. But it was just really weird.
Oh, this is so cute on this race. The air quotes. Look at this.
Oh my god.
That is the cutest shit ever. Oh my god.
That is really fucking cute. What if I do it? Will I look like...
Or not. It's just slash air quotes.
Oh, mine seems very
There's like a
sarcastic.
condescending look to it.
Like, yeah, buddy. Okay.
Yep.
I love that.
It's about each race has things like a little bit differently.
But I think Dote is my favorite thing so far that I've unlocked. Fucking... Not Doze.
I know.
Where the frick... Oh, did you hit that? I meant because I was looking for Dote and I found Doze and I was like, where is this? I did see the PlayStation State of Play a couple days ago. That's why I posted a bunch of games in the games channel. I posted a bunch in there because I saw ones that I liked and I wanted to share them so I didn't forget them.
I'm going to be pre-ordering Tiny Tina's.
Ooh. One character's in love with another, so his minion, when he sees his girl minion run towards her and gives her a flower! That sounds so fucking cute! I like this. So cute. The heart goes over your head. You were just passing under it. That was great.
Where's my Dote?
You might do that in a bit of a sus area. I'm just gonna point that out. I'm gonna point it out before anyone else says. Oh, that's okay. Oh, because you did it directly at me and not just like in general, it flew straight at my heart, which is very cute. But if it had gone straight ahead, it would have gone a little more sus area, you know.
Alright, I'm on my way.
Oh, that wasn't as sus. Alright. I thought you were gonna shoot that right at my crotch, I'm not gonna lie. That would've been really funny though.
You don't know what my character's into.
You're obviously into tall women with axes. Clearly.
Are we talking about in-game or real life?
Both.
I like we tall ladies. The
Okay.
short ones are fun, because then you can pick them up.
Ah, why my internet die a little bit?
Alright, are you guys still in the...
Yes, we were waiting for you. We were just messing around with it while we were waiting.
Where are you? Oh, I see you.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm here.
Hello! I love the bunny! Hi, bunny! What an outfit. Hi. Ma'am, I'm looking respectfully, I swear.
Look how she sits, too.
Hang on. Where the frick? Accept. There we go. Oh, so cute. I don't think mine sits very... Is this your friend?
No, this is me.
Oh! Oh, it's a different account. I was gonna say, like, what? Like, this person, they just sent me a friend request, so I got very confused. I was like...
Yeah, I have over 16 characters across servers.
Oh my god, that's a lot of characters. Also, where
That's
is
still one.
Am I dumb?
It is inner travel come to kind of ruins a lot of people for extra characters. I mean, it'd be cool because then you could do like rating contests on multiple characters, you know.
So you're playing an element, a race no one plays, an element, an Ellison. By law, you're allowed to look down physically and emotionally on anyone who plays the cat people and the dragon people. You'd think they would really like the bunnies more than anything else.
Whoa, whoa! You don't look down on the dragon ladies. Yeah, you do actually. Pretty much, you always look down on dragons. But she's so cute.
Someone just promoted their Twitch in the fucking chat. And someone was like, no. What was your phrase? Ooh woo, all over it. And Ashley was like, no. Denied by Ashley. Where is I supposed to go? Oh, we're supposed to go to the other area for the story.
It's not these shoes. I love it for the story now. The shoes I just got. I was looking through some like random items I have. And
Ooh. Yeah, let me first person those. Those are some nice shoes.
Yeah,
what is that
dinosaurs.
texture of food on the table? Hello? Dog, please. Oh, it's just like honey. Straight into everybody's food. Oh my god. Oh, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Can I emote? Pet in first person? Please? Aww, this is cute. Ask the dude you were playing with if they ERP. If they say no, they're lying. I just want to see what they say.
I actually don't RP though.
How do I get out of? Oh, there we go.
Don't ERP.
Here, I'll accept this just because it's here.
Not too much time for that.
You're too busy being Final Fantasy Jeff Bezos.
Pretty much. I'm Neff Bezos.
You're Neff Bezos.
Yeah. Except the people who work with me get bathroom breaks. Only one though.
Only one. Alright. We should teleport. I don't know if you guys want to come with me for the rest of the story stuff, but I'm doing the story quest. Need to go to
Peak of Destruction, so you should be to a boss soon.
Call of the Desert one. I have to go speak with them at Quicksand.
See if there's a dungeon coming up and I'll
We just did a dungeon.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty fun one. I like that one.
Help. Can I get back to this? Jeez. Help. Ah. There we go.
Looks like you also have your warrior quest to do still too.
Do I?
Yeah, so you look at where it shows the main story quest.
Mm-hmm.
Right underneath it, if there's another quest, that's your class quest.
Oh, Wake of Destruction?
Yeah, so like while your main story is Call of the Desert, Wake of Destruction would be your class quest. It's usually good to do those first because they usually unlock abilities.
Alright, I will be back in a few days.
Okay.
Alright, take care.
No.
What do you get?
You're an asshole.
Was I doing? Oh, actually, nobody. I mean, Mike mentioned it very briefly that the story in one is in the beginning is not that good. So I'm prepared for that.
I would say if you played it when it first came out, there's was a ton of filler. It is really good. Like I was kind of critical on it until I started watching like Asmongold go through all of it, and I realized it's not as bad. A lot of it is.
Are these NPCs?
They, I don't think I'm near you. They cut out a lot of the fillers, which were really bad. So it's like I think about 70 quests shorter now from the beginning of the game to when.
Were those quests like a main story? There was more 70 more main story quests, or was that just quests that they just had when you could ignore?
Story, but like example, like there was a quest line you didn't get the chocobo thing until I think level 30, if I remember right. And now you get it really early. A lot of them they just cut out steps that just they weren't really
not this way. I went the wrong way. I got distracted by half-naked people dancing.
Realm War had the same problem a lot of early MMOs had, where they had a lot of fetch quests and stuff that were like, "Hey, go spend 20 minutes doing this quest for a minute of dialogue,"
Yeah.
So they condensed a lot of them.
Yeep. Hello. Excuse me. And just straight up jump over people. I am taller. I can do what I want. I've gotten drunk with power. This is why I'm not tall in real life. They knew I couldn't have this audacity. Oh, the quicksand is the bar. Okay. I'm not here for ale. You're so small. Are you on a chair? You are. You're on a little steppy stool. I can't like look around it. But like, you're on a little stepping stool. I see it. Very, very cute.
Yeah, you're actually, once you finish the quest you're on right now, the next quest is another dungeon.
Ooh.
Copperbell Mines.
She said, would you be reporting for duty? She made a point of calling you the adventurer of the moment. That ain't no small praise coming from her. But you didn't come all the way here to listen to my prattle. Doubtless you're eager to get started. So let's talk business, shall we? Yeah, give me the quest.
Yeah, basically you're like to visit all the cities, learn about them. And
Okay.
eventually you'll choose the company that you'll
This one is cute. God, the names give me a nightmare though, because like I don't know how to pronounce any of them.
Pronounce what?
Any of the names I've seen, it definitely looks like someone just kind of like face planted on a keyboard, and I have to try to read that, and I'm like, help? What do I do?
Wait till you start hearing Oriange talk.
Oh no, I think I'm gonna have a stroke maybe. There was more main story, but they were god awful and just prolonged for no reason. No, now it's way better, but it's still meh. All right.
I wouldn't say they were god awful. I would just say like they really didn't need them. They didn't have a purpose. To be like, hey, go fetch this, and then when you go fetch this,
You'd be like, great. Uh-oh, I need this too.
yeah, it's like one of those ones like, hey, we need your help. First, go get me lunch. What?
You're like, what? Get me a coffee.
Like, A Realms Reborn is not as bad as people complain about it, but it definitely has its flaws.
There we go. I just had to readjust my
still
mic and
really-
everything. God's almighty, another second under that sun and I would have been set afire. A tankard of ale. If you would be so kind.
Like, I guess the best way to explain it
Hi! How
like-
adorable.
a lot of filler stuff, but the story was so good.
Oh my god, look at this height difference. Oh my god. This is amazing.
I smell pizza, and there's no pizza near me. Now I'm sad.
I'm sorry that you do not have pizza. So this winsome lass is the much-lauded adventurer, is she? Marvelous, marvelous! A pleasure to make your acquaintance, milady. I am formerly of the Sultan's Sworn. Thank you for agreeing to lend us your aid. I swear to God, my next stream on this game is going to be titled Watch Me Mispronounce Everything Horribly. Maybe you'd like to praise music of our mission. Yes, yes. The petition in question was submitted by an acquaintance of mine. Relates to an unfortunate development. Giants! Oh no! Are you sure they're actual giants or just giant compared to you? Because there is a distinction.
Are you trying to say the Lala is short?
Yeah.
Pretty across the size kind.
He's so small. He's so tiny.
Lalas have feelings too.
I know. I'm usually around their height. I know what it's like. These giants are of the clan known as Hecta. Oh, good lord. Whatever, there are fearsome creatures who were sealed within the deepest depths of the mines during the bygone Thorn Dynasty.
I used to mess with my mom because my mom's 5'2", and I was trying to get her to stop smoking years back, and every time she'd be like, "Can you grab me a pack of smokes?" I'm like, "Okay," I'll grab it and put it on top of the fridge.
Haha.
You get so pissed.
I'd imagine so. Did it work?
No.
Oh.
She would just smack me and tell me to grab them anyways. It was fun.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm shorter than both my parents. Alas, it seems they have managed to break through the layer of rock which served to imprison them, and now prowl the tunnels where the mines ply their trade. The creatures are justifiably angry about their treatment at the hands of our ancestors, and their presence has forced suspension of all mining activities on the site. Okay. Look at his little mustache. It's so cute. It is so cute.
The moustache.
The moustache. Came to an end over 300 years ago? Oh man. Oh, they used them to work their mines. Be able to bind the ferocious creatures to their will. As it is oft the way in such tales, these enchantments eventually failed, and they rose up against their masters. You were just being rude. A desperate bid to contain the unbridled fury of them, our ancestors induced the collapse of the mine's lowermost levels so that the great giant revolt was ended, buried beneath 100,000 tons of rocks. Well, about that. Mines were being reopened so as to meet the rising demand for building materials. Like as not, our boys dug a bit too deep and freed the giants. Yikes. Gods, to think the poor creatures are still alive and kicking after 300 centuries. That's a long time to nurse a grudge. Oh yeah. I don't know about you, chat, but I could hold a grudge for 300 years. I'm 1,000,000% capable of that. You should also see when I play with Mass, my friend. He is also a Lalafell, but he is the shortest version of a Lalafell, so it's hilarious to see us next to each other.
Oh yeah, whenever I'm on Lalafell, I'm always a really short one. Lalafells are fun. It's just
they're so cute. Little
I
potato.
just like the way like pants and shoes and stuff look on the game. You don't always see it well in Lalafell.
Aw. Welcome back, One Up Gaming. Good to see you. Quest accepted. Dang, my character's neck has got to be killing her right now. There we go. Ooh, what did that do? Looked very cool, very cool. Want to see something cool? I can do, never mind, it won't let me do that. It won't let me do anything, never mind. I can do, not that, put that back on. And again, yeah, and, I can do that. Here, it doesn't want me to do much. What the fuck is this? What did I just do? Oh, there's more options on the left. I don't know about that. Alright, I need to accept another quest.
Yep.
This one?
Movement's a lot easier on a controller. It's getting used to the muscle memory of hitting your abilities.
Mm-hmm. Which one was the main story mission? Into the Copper Hell. Speak with the stone torch before the Copper Bell mines. Alright, cool, we're there. A person in here? No. God, looking at the map, it's pain in my ass.
I think it's gonna go straight to the Copper Bell mines, I believe.
Maybe?
They'll tell me here.
Sure. I don't know where the mines are, but I assume you know.
Oh god, they're in.
What is that? He's looking at a book with wings. Oh, how do I? Oh, I swear to God, I'm trying to do this on. Yes. Map. Where the fuck is that? I don't know where that is. I don't know where I am. Oh, I see where I am. We need to go down, like around and out.
Okay. You need to go to Horizon. Have you been there yet?
No.
Okay, follow me. I'll put a 1 on my head.
It helped get me out of the menu? Getting out. How did you do that? How did I do that?
It's a icon. It's in your. I put the icon on.
Oh,
It's in like your party under waymarks.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how I would do that on console. Playing this game on console, I gotta tell you, is not great.
But yeah, it's
because you can just normally be like, I'm just gonna click on it. I have to like do 7 different things. I have to scroll through everything before I get the thing. It is a nightmare to say the least.
Yeah, I have it on my bars, so this is a mouse and keyboard. I just click on it. That would be pre-saved, just so that way. So I can just fly us home. Probably quicker if we just flying.
But yeah, I am just glad to have this, and I cannot wait. I cannot stress this enough. I need Cloud Spike. I get that. That'll be the only mount I use. Confirmed. Cacti? Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting used to it. What does this do? What the fuck is that? What did I just do? I don't even know what that was. I don't know what it was, but I'll do it. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know cactars made this noise. Look at it tiptoe away. Alright, sorry about that. How do I... Oh my god.
When we get in the car and...
Oh god, I have to go through so many things just to get in the seat. Yeah. Welcome back, One Up Gaming. Not much has happened.
We're gonna go to Horizon first and get that waypoint, because you end up going here a lot.
Do you?
So, if you click on your map, there's two ways, because you're gonna need to go to a city over here, Vesper Bay, a lot in the game.
Okay.
You'll use this waypoint a lot, but honestly, the fastest way is if you go to Limsa.
Oh, I've been here apparently.
Yeah, if you go to Limsa, there is a boat you can take that'll bring you right to Vesper Bay, and it's quicker than having to go from here and walk. But you're gonna want to go this way.
Ah.
It's not so bad now because you can get flying early in the game, but it used to be you would do the long run from that point to Vesper Bay.
You had to do that every time?
Well, you'll learn more about the story why you go to Vesper Bay all the time, but for like pretty much the first 3/4 of the game, you're constantly going there. There's no direct teleport there unless you have like tickets that you'll get.
Okay. Drunken stag. Hello, people. Level 11 bomb. Hiya! Kick it! What the fuck is that? Oh my god! Oh my god! What are you? You are horrifying.
Want to know what the best ability in the game is? Right here.
Hiya! What the fuck was that? It looked so horrifying. It's like the bigger version of that crab thing. Hi, Mass! Can't watch because internet garble. I'm sorry, Mass. But holy shit, 1 month away from a year. How you been? How you doing?
Weird.
Copper Mines now accessible.
Yeah, we can do it now. How much goes?
Alright, what the one of those things. Oh, battery low. Oh, let me hit yes and then plug that in real quick. Mass, I cannot believe it's been almost 2 years.
One of the most important things for tanking, though, is once you have all the mobs aggroed, just stand still and beat on them.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, but it's hard for me because I like to move around a lot, you know?
Yeah, I like to move around a lot too. Not super much, but just like around them, like circle them. There we go. Plugged in my controller. Now it's not dying.
Like, one helpful thing, I don't know if you have it yet, where you can throw your axe at enemies.
I don't have that. Yeah, this thing, this fucking whatever you are.
Oh, Copeland?
I saw its mouth and I was like, ew.
Do you know how to tell what if you have aggro on things?
They should be on the list in the bottom, in the middle left, right?
Yeah, if they're red, that means you have aggro on them. So if you ever want to see how one shows orange right now and one shows green.
I did it. I don't know what that is, but I cast it.
So if it's green, it means you don't have aggro on it. So start attacking someone. And if it's orange, what looks like a triangle, it means that you're about to lose aggro.
Oh.
Most cases,
Raise your volume up.
as long as you attack the enemy once or twice, you'll have aggro on it. But you'll notice a lot with like new players, they just don't know a lot yet, and so like they'll just attack an enemy that you're not attacking as your main one. That'll pull aggro sometimes on it. Usually it's not the biggest problem. As long as the healer doesn't have aggro, he's generally fine.
Everyone's in here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my character's face is so cute.
There is a boss here later. You have to do something unique. Something.
Aww.
It's cool. It's a fun little thing.
I love my character so much. She's so cute. I know where we're going.
Yeah, pretty much all I ever use here is my AoE. I just hit everything AoE and just keep on going to the next one.
I don't know what this does, but I cast it. It's called Reprisal.
It's a useful ability.
I don't know what it was doing.
Pretty much just use it. Like, it lowers, I believe, their strength and whatnot, if I remember right. But yeah, here generally what you do with this one, you pull this pack right here. I'm just gonna aggro them. It'll go on me, and then you go to the next one up here. Because people like it when you chain pull or do bigger pulls. Biggest thing is if you're gonna do that, just ask like the healer, like, hey, are you cool with bigger pulls? Most will usually say yes. Like once you have them all like this, you basically just start cleaving them down. Sometimes you'll notice if you have like newer healers, if you're just running through doing your initial aggro. Sometimes the healer will pull aggro because they'll put a regeneration on you. And when you're gathering all the mobs, you don't have a lot of aggro on them, so sometimes they'll pull. So that should get easy. Most healers tend to not do that as much, but if you have a healer, it's something they just do because they think, hey, let me put regeneration on them to help them while they're getting aggroing everything, not realizing that
It will cause the aggro on themselves.
yeah, because while you're gathering everything, you're not doing a lot of things on them.
Come back here. Where the fuck you think you're going?
The aggroing, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Where did the rest of our team go?
We're over here. We were at the next set. You just aggro at the beginning. This place has some weird aggro things where they'll stop aggroing after a while. While most dungeons, they'll basically follow you to the end of time.
Yeah, I heard that's how you speed run them. Like you just attack everything and you keep running. And
Do you have
get
any
to the
other?
end.
Do you have any other jobs that you've leveled on at all?
Nope. I like my axe.
I was gonna say if you wanted to, sometime I can show you how I tank. And it's pretty helpful for your tank.
I kind of want to do a bard at some point.
I think you can unlock it now, can't you?
I don't know.
Bard's fun actually. I'm actually was leveling mine today, so mine's only like 55. It's a lot of button mashing because they have so many off-level cooldowns.
How do you play songs, you know?
So how the songs work in it is you unlock them through their story, and what the song does is it buffs everyone, and you get 2 dots, like Nick Bite and Wind Strike, I think is what they're called. Pretty much everything from what I've gotten from it is while you have those dots on them, you put those dots up, and while they're on them, when the song is playing, things will proc. Like one of them, you have an instant cast ability that you weave between your normal attack, and it can reset the cooldown on it. One of them, one of the other songs, makes sure your global cooldown is shorter, and it builds up. And one of them is it builds up as well, and you can do a free off global cooldown attack. But basically, the song just buffed everyone, and then it has something specific for you, and it's all based on your.
Is that also the songs that you could like customize? Because I've heard people play like actual songs on them.
Those are just like musical instruments and stuff.
Yeah, how do you do that?
I haven't done those yet. I think it's something you fly. And I'm not sure.
You can do like, can you do custom ones? Who knows?
You can make macros that basically. Because all it does, like when you're playing an instrument, it basically turns like your action bars into like musical notes, so you can just, you know, macro which button is clicking, and you can do like delayed timers in your macros.
Okay.
So if you know a lot about, you know, reading music, you can, once you kind of understand like an example would be like my macros, my crafting macros I use. I have like a point, like 2-second wait or whatever it is between each action, because that's enough time for the game to register. Otherwise, it tries to click one of them too fast and it won't work. So by knowing that delay timer in the game, it'll basically do one, another action will be like, you know, 20 or whatnot. And basically you'll just make macros. And there's macros online that people have already set up for songs. Each macro only holds.
That's probably how they're doing it.
Yeah, I think each macro only holds 12 lines, and so you have like a bunch of macros. You just click them in order. Once one finishes, you click the next one, and it just continues. But yeah, it's a cool thing.
Alright, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming for, because I think I ate something bad and I feel fucking sick all of a sudden.
Ugh. Yeah, I actually felt like shit all day. I think I got a bug that's going around.
Well, yeah, you were working out. Well, not really, but you were doing work and working your muscles, and your body was like, whoa, buddy.
Yeah, yesterday it was killing me. Like, it was like you have it when you do too much and you got like the shaky legs, your legs are like done.
Oh yeah, I've been there before. What is this?
I'm grabbing the fire sand. Basically, you grab fire sand, put it in there, and then you get to hit the blasting place.
Oh, it blew up.
Yep.
Dang it, I
Here's the
looked
most
away.
boring boss fight in the game.
Why?
So I'm gonna go AFK over here in the corner. That's basically what this boss fight is. Literally, ads come down from top, and it's really boring and really slow. And there's like not even a point to have a healer, because by the time I cast anything, they usually die. And then a boss comes at the end. But yeah, Bart's fun. It's just learning how to weave is what makes Bart do damage. But the good thing about this game is, for all just the, unless you want to do like extremes or savages, like more end game stuff, you don't have to be good at the game, or you can know just the bare minimum and be able to clear everything.
Good.
The only thing
I will definitely not know much. Like, I feel like, well, obviously as a beginner I feel like very overwhelmed by everything, but then again it's probably not always going to be like that. But it's good to know if I am dumb forever.
You start to pick up things, or you find a class that you really like and you start to learn more about it.
I actually have been really enjoying tank so far, even though I'm not 100% clear on what I'm doing at any given point.
The most important thing with tank is basically just make sure you have aggro on everything and you're just fine.
I am trying.
Once you get good at basically grouping up enemies, then you can try and, you know, do bigger pools. And you'll start to tell, like, oh my god, I'm starting to take a lot of damage. You can kind of tell, like, what you can get away with. That's the boss.
That's a big boy.
I'll say, like, once you get Bard, I'll tank a dungeon for you. That's what I do.
Okay.
It makes it a lot easier. That's because I was really bad at tanking in games, and this is someone did for me. Kind of like, hey, why am I doing this? You know, kind of thing.
I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you've been fine. We haven't wiped, so way to look at it.
I could pass on both of those.
Healing's probably the hardest thing early on. It's very intimidating.
I'm glad I didn't take a healing class on accident then.
I think healing's fun, but like right now, like say I'm not healing you. Like with next pack, I won't heal you and I'll watch your health. I'm just kind of thinking about how I heal everything, because we have an instant heal spell, most classes do, but it usually has a cooldown, and the actual, it takes about, you know, a second and a half for most heals. And so obviously, if your tank at half health, you're not going to get a heal for about a second and a half, and so it can be really stressful for healers if they're not, you know, comfortable with the down damage coming in. Or all of a sudden, the tank is taking a lot of damage because the mob they're fighting does a lot, and it just kind of, it's stressful because it's not, you know, the same thing every time. That's kind of where healing's fun though at the same time. That's why I like when tanks do like really big pools, because you start taking shit tons of damage, so I actually have something to do, you know. But it's also like, oh god, keep him up.
You're like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah. And that's also what scares tanks too. It's like all of a sudden you have, you know, you pick up, you know, 10 mobs, and then suddenly you see your health drop to half. You're like, oh god.
You're like, I'm gonna die.
We gotta kill the blasting caps on the sides to get the powder.
We have to do what?
Yeah, so there's the little flame guys on the side areas. There's the blasting caps drop the material you need. My main role is I'm a machinist main, and then I'm I only play white mage, so that's why I'm leveling every healer to learn them, but I'm realizing Astro is a lot of fun.
I'm really, I want to try other stuff, but like, I don't know. I don't know what I would try. If I could do the thing, thank you.
Well, one good thing is your level, like, once you unlock it, I think you have it unlocked, do your daily leveling every day. So it's basically just a random dungeon with people, or with a random dungeon you've already completed or unlocked. And it gives you a ton of experience.
Okay.
So like early on, and depending whether in each of the daily ones, they get bonuses based on the need. So most of the time, tanks are what's needed. And so you get like instant queues, pretty much. And a lot of times, like the people we're with right now, the 2 DPS, they're probably were queuing for the daily leveling. And so you'll get a lot of people who are, you know, either max level or
when you say, why are you in my queue? What do I have to
Well,
offer you? And they're like, I just gotta do my dailies, homie.
Like the Arcanist right now is a level 80 Gunbreaker, 73 White Mage. So it looks like they're a tank main and a healer secondary. But it looks like they're leveling their secondary classes. So like if you're like way ahead level, so like if your main story quest is like level 20, but your main job is like level 40 already, you can always just work on other classes. Because it's all what you queue for, but it's usually best to queue for whatever it says is needed.
No.
So this is the boss I was talking about. So how this boss works is, you know those little blasting cap fire guys?
Oh! Wow!
Yeah. Basically, you'll just stand here with the boss and see that blasting cap that spawned?
No.
Little fire guy.
Oh, yes.
So you aggro him, and you get him to like half health next to the boss. See if he stands still? See how he does that? Get out of that or it'll kill you. Or almost kill you. When you blow that up, it splits him. You basically keep on blowing up. Basically, you just stand still at the boss and aggro the enemy.
Oh, it's for my combat thing. No wonder I didn't know I couldn't attack.
No worries. And then someone comes over here, does this. And now there's a blasting cap. I'll pull him over. Usually the tank just does everything here. And then you just attack the blasting cap and get him like low. And he'll do that big AoE. like that, and then move out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll blow them up, and then they get smaller. And once they get blown up one more time, we can kill them. Basically, we can't kill them right now.
Okay, well, I got them aggroed. That's my job, which is good.
Yeah, pretty much you're a good way to look at it, in dungeons, you're pretty much always just using your AoE all the time, unless it's just one mob you're fighting.
Yeah, after this dungeon, I'm gonna call a night because I feel not great. Oh god.
Oh, I almost did it.
No one died?
No, I tried to pull him into the AoE and kill him. Oh.
Did we do it? Are we done?
No, he got out just in time.
I mean, like, did we do it? Is that the end?
Yeah, that's the end of that one.
Nice. Oh god, my stomach. I'm gonna have to lay down after this. Oh.
No worries. Yeah, a lot of times people will go and pull everything here, and it's like, I feel hell, but it's fun.
That does sound fun. There's no, like, stake in it, then why are you doing it, you know? Like, if it's just easy, why?
Why pull it all?
No, I mean, like, if it's easy, like, why would you like it? I'm saying you like it because it's more, like, difficult but interesting.
Yeah.
If it's
Well,
boring
like,
and just hitting a button every now and then, I
Oh, yeah.
imagine
Well, like
you
this,
don't want to do it.
like I won't heal you. Watch. Let's see how long I can go without healing.
Sure.
I got my girl on me, but
Is this a fucking dead end?
no.
I'm dragging my team through it. They look to be on me. They're not on you guys, are they?
I got 2 on me. Got
Did that fix it?
Nope, not yet. Just do your AoE. Like, here's the first kill. Like, this is like a double pack. And, like, see how you're taking a lot more damage? Like, I could heal through it, no problem, but all the healers would be like, it wouldn't be hard to heal, they would just basically just spam heal you. But it could be stressful for healers watching the tank health constantly getting low. Because like, oh my god, if the tank dies, everyone's gonna die, it's my fault kind of thing, you know? And that's where healing can be stressful. But once you start doing it and getting used to how people play, it's just like... The hard part is learning how to damage and heal at the same time. Like knowing, hey, okay, I have enough time, I can get a couple damage hits off without having to heal.
I did it.
Like
How do we get out of this cave?
we keep going. We can turn left up here.
Alright. 1 second, we're killing it. These things.
No problem. I'm just fighting this one guy over here. I'm soloing homeboy.
Oh, my stomach.
Realistically, a healer can pretty much tank everything in low dungeons. Things don't really have aggro abilities that easy.
So,
Stand
not
there.
really one up. I feel fucking sick, so I'm gonna end the stream, actually. But after this dungeon.
This is the boss.
Oh, I
So
thought you
what's
did
the-
the boss.
No, this is the main boss. So, with this boss, he frees other ogres. Ignore the other ogres. There's no point. 'Cause he dies too fast.
Okay.
And he hits like, you know, nothing.
A boss fight that's over too quickly. I love that. Especially because I'm trying to dip as quickly as possible because my stomach.
Oh, we got some friends coming in.
Yeah, look at me, big boy.
he doesn't hit very hard.
Fun.
Eventually you'll start to learn like when to use your cooldowns and whatnot. Like pretty much like when you pull a big pack of mobs, you pop a cooldown after like your rampart. Just to basically give the healer time to catch up to you and to heal off. Shoot the light that can reduce damage so they can catch up on heals after pulling things. Yeah.
Have a good night when I'm gaming. I'm gonna be heading out soon as this guy is dead.
Yeah, pretty much just lost. You basically just a tank and snipe. You just stand here and shoot. I don't know what it's doing.
He backed it in a corner, that's what he's doing.
Well, they went and chased after the other guy. I mean, he'll open up and bring out more Drauguses, but he just died. This boss just died so quickly. It mattered back in the day.
Wait a minute, there were two of them in that corner?
They keep on summoning out of here to try and open up and free more of them.
Is the one I'm fighting now the real one or the fake one? I can't tell.
Yep, boss. It just adds and stuff. Yeah, another one comes out. And basically endlessly will come out.
Okay. Hey, we did it. Oh, my stomach.
Fuck up. Pass on blue things.
Let me look at the loot. Take the cane. Actually, I don't need it. I need a.
But yeah, Ranger's pretty fun though. You'll probably like Bard. DPS for the most part, a lot of people like it because you have very little responsibility. It just pew pew. And like I said, you don't need to do good at damage to complete content. Like the only thing you really ever miss out from the high-end stuff is the fights are a little bit different when you do like extreme versions of bosses. But a lot of times you just do them like an expansion later.
Okay.
Sometimes will have like, little things. Savage. So like when you start raiding in the future, there's the 8-man raids, and there's a Savage version of them. Usually the final boss of each Savage has like a cutscene or something that adds to the story. That's just a little bit extra, but you just look, people just look up on YouTube if they're not a raider like that. But you still get all the important stuff. Like it's just kind of like, you know,
just adds more detail.
Yeah, it'd be like, you know, hey, you're fighting this person. You know his motivations. You beat him. Everything's the same. But, like on Savage, it'll add like a short little cutscene that's just adds to the feels of, you know. Or like the boss will have an extra phase. Because like the fight will be essentially the same for the most part in its mechanics, but then Savage just adds to them. So it's like they transform into something that wasn't it.
Oof.
But yeah, so stuff like that.
Small things. Like little flourishes.